Hey everyone, Jasmine Lee here with Coldwell Banker in Menlo Park. I'm sure you've heard that the Bay Area market has been changing over the past few months, or that we're in a market correction or a transitional market, and so I thought that I would take this opportunity to do a quick market update video for everybody and actually quantify some of the numbers so that we can understand what really is happening. So over on my whiteboard here, I've got some stats from this time last year, the same week in 2018. And these are stats in San Mateo County. So what I did was I pulled all of the homes that were active this time last year. We had 264 and we had 286 single family homes that were actually pending this same week. So if you notice, the pending number is a lot higher than the active number. And what that tells us is that when the pending is much higher, there's usually multiple offers going on each property, and that these properties are selling very quickly and over the list price, typically. That's the overall trend. If you look at the condos and townhouses, you'll see the same is true here, and it was even more crazy in this market, actually. And I think that's part of the reason is the affordability. So we had 62 condos and townhouses that were active this week last year, and we had 113 pending. That's almost double. So the condo and townhouse market last year this time was pretty crazy, and we were seeing record high prices this time last year. But if we take a look at what's going on in 2019, you'll see the numbers are actually quite different. So single family homes in San Mateo County, we've got 392 active versus the 264 that we had last year. That's quite a big difference. And if you look at the pending numbers, we've got 287 pending single family homes as of today in San Mateo County, which is actually pretty close to the 286 we had last year, but it's much, much farther below what the active number is. So what that tells me is that the homes that are on the market currently are taking longer to sell, and they're not selling with as many offers. And they're also, we've been seeing a lot of price drops lately too. So the time has come for buyers to take some action. This is your time to get into the market if you've been on the sidelines. If we look at the condos and townhouses, this is also a little bit of a different story here too. So condos and townhouses, we currently have 116 active and 106 pending. So even the condo townhouse market is a little bit softer than what actually a lot softer than what we saw last year. So if you're thinking about getting into the market, or if you're thinking about selling, it's a great time to do both. The reason it's a great time to sell is because we're pretty close to where we were at the peak of the market, but we've come down a little bit, but we're still pretty close to it. But then in terms of buying, you actually have an opportunity because there's more inventory to choose from, and you won't have to compete against as many offers as you would have had to last year. So if you're thinking about making a move this year, give me a call and let me know what I can do to help.